Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Strv 4257, a Tier 6 Premium Swedish Medium. It's located on the southeast spawn. Is that the southeast? Yes, it is the southeast spawn of Fjords under the command of pipjivko. Well, this is a bit of an oddity. It's a premium tank with 4 shells in an autoloader. It's basically got an AMX 13-ton tank turret with a 75mm gun, so it's the 1375, but it's mounted on top of a Strv M42, which is a 1930s tank carrying a much more modern turret. So it has better DPM than the original tank that it was made from, which also had a 75mm gun, but much longer reload time. Now it's got 2 seconds between each 75mm shell. So you can do quite a bit of damage. 150 alpha. So you can do 600 with one clip. And that T-43, well, he's wandered past us. And we've got an Achilles just above us. So we can possibly take him out. Oh, took a round. Going for the shots if we can get them all in. He's got very light armor. Should be able to pen all of them. And didn't get a kill with that. So now the Achilles knows we're in reload. And he's coming down, but, well, that was a bit of a mistake because we had a T-34-85M backing us up, and he got the kill. Okay, we've reloaded. Now, none of these tanks actually got built. It was a proposal to modernise the Strv M42 with this new turret. Instead, they went with the Strv 74 turret, and that's also a Tier 6 Swedish medium, and they did get built. In fact, they built 282 M42s and they converted, I think it was 225 of them into Strv 74s. None of them were actually converted into the 4257, and it's a bit of a misnomer calling it the 4257 because it has a 75mm gun. Puts a round into the rear of the Cromwell, go for the kill, yes, gets it. That's the thing about this tank, it's got that burst damage. And he pulls back behind the wreck of the Achilles to protect himself from the P-43. Now he's almost loaded. 15.32 seconds for the reload, which is not too long. And he's got a shot on that P-43. Puts one in. Just manages to get the next one in, but he didn't get the kill. That went to the Panther M10. And that T-52 is now in a bit of a precarious state because I think he's a bit vulnerable. He doesn't want to stay there. He's running. He's running. Oh, doesn't get the kill. He was a one-shot. Oh, no, he wasn't a one-shot. He was a two-shot. My mistake. Okay, there's a T-34-85 there. He's a one-shot. Is he auto-aimed on? He's got his 4 shots ready to go. T-34-85 dies. We've got an IKV-90. It's a long range, but he gets one in. Go for the kill. He's not going to get a kill, but he is going to get some damage. And he's still got 1 shell left, but nothing to shoot at. He fires blind and waits for the reload. At the moment, he's doing quite a good job here. He's spotting for his teammates. 1,487 of spotting. 1,682 of actual damage, and there's only 5 enemies remaining. 3 of those are down at the south, at the South Pass, which means that there's only 2 up this end. One of them's the IKV, the other one's a Jagdpanzer 4, and there we are, we found him. He's running, 1 into his rear, 2, 3, go for it. Oh, if he got a high roll, that would have been a kill. But the IKV now is over the river, and, well, he's not going to last very long over there, but he might get a pot shot at us. The Jagdpanzer 4 has turned to face us, and we did take a round from the IKV, and it's a big hit, 240 hit points, but he does have a 90mm gun. Okay, I think from this position we can shoot over the ridgeline, but we just can't see the IKV. We just about know where he was, because we can see on the minimap where his last position was. Our teammates are actually moving up on him. If he shows himself, he'll get wiped out virtually immediately by one of them. He's trying to blind fire him to get shots on the guy. He's guessing where he is. The KV-85 just took a hit, so it means that the IKV must be using the bush mechanic, using those trees. There he is, and we're not loaded, but we will be momentarily. And he's gone, and there's only one enemy left. It's the 45 TP, the 45-ton Habitia, and he's down in the south. He's a long way to travel to get some damage on him, and he's just died. So guns up. Battle's over. Is he going in the water? Oh, let's have a quick dip. I always love that, the end of a battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. No, I'm not saying I like dipping simply because I'm an Arty. Not. I say I like taking tanks into the water at the end of battles. It's funny. Okay, we've got an ace tanker here for pipjivko in the Strv M4257 Alt A.2. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting for at least 1,000 hit points of damage. He got quite a bit more than that. He also got a bruise in the middle for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6, a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, but no other medals, I'm afraid. But an ace tanker is very good all the same. So let's have a look at team score and see how it all planned out in the end. Well, the highest damage was actually done by an SU-100 who got 2,563 hit points, and then we got pipjivko with 2,282, and the third highest is that 45 TP Habitia with 2,083. When it came to kills, it was actually shared because there was a lot of players with 2 kills apiece. The KV-3, the SU-100, pipjivko's 2, IKV-65 Alt-2, the 5916, and the only player on the enemy team who managed to get more than 1 kill was the IKV-90 Type B. Everyone else only got 1 kill or nothing. And when it came to base XP, it was pipjivko. Yes, he got the highest in that game, 1,281 base experience points because he got the spotting. 1,007 went to the SU-100, and those were the only 2 players who managed to get more than 1,000 base XP. He fired 23 shots, got 17 direct hits and 17 penetrations, damage of 2,282 hit points, of which 445 are at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, 2 penetrations, 1 non-penetrations. Well, it is based on a 1930s design, the M42, so if you can actually hit the hull, it's more than likely going to go through. In fact, actually, even the turret is actually quite an old design now, and these tanks were still serving back in the 1980s. 150 hit points of damage blocked by armor. That was a 75mm round. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 1,842 hit points of spotting assist. On a premium count, he earned 47,265 credits, got 70,000 credits from personal missions payouts, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 135,773 credits. He received 1,281 XP times 2 for the first victory, 577 for being a premium vehicle, took away 4,421 experience points altogether. So what do I think about the Strv M4257 Alt A.2? Well, it's a fairly good sniping tank, but it's got no armor, and therefore if you take it into a battle and you go to the front, you can expect to take a lot of damage. It does have a fairly good and accurate 75mm gun, 2-second delay between shots, which gives the enemy a time to scurry back into cover if they have been spotted and they get hit. And the reload time is not bad, 15 seconds for 4 shots, and the capability of doing 600 hit points of damage, but it's a bit weak on the armor, I'd say. It's okay if you are working your way up the Swedish line to have a medium tank like this to train your crews in, but again, it's a bit weak, I would say. Just remember that it's a sniping tank, not really a tank up front, but pipjivko played it up front, and well, he had the benefit of that little position, and he used it to great advantage to put shells into the enemy who happened to be nearby, and he could poke up, use the ridgeline, and put a hole in them. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.